Hey, what's up people, this is Panaorios and we are back with some more of the Forgotten City. It's been a while since I played, but last episode was insane. We played way longer than I thought I was going to play, and I had to cut that episode into 2 parts. But last episode we went on a wild ride, and we ended up here in the palace, and we found Navia. She gave us the cure for rheumatism, but we also found out that she figured out what was inside of the golden statues.
Are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here. Does she have anything else to say to us? No, she doesn't. Okay, so we still have our golden bow, which is awesome, which means that we can actually get inside of that cellar that we were at. I want to see if what's inside that cellar. Survivor, reach the front of the palace. Oh yeah, we do have that zipline thing. Let's see. We can get up here. Alright, let's take... Where does this actually lead us? Oh wait, what does this lead us to? I can get back up here if I needed to. Might as well use our bow. There we go. Alright, so we have a way back up here. Let's use the zip line. Come on. There we go. Nice. Okay, I want to go check out that cellar. So we were all the way up there. There's actually a bunch of zip lines around here. Maybe we should have stayed up there so I can see if I can get over there and stop that guy from jumping. But let's go and check out this. She weeps where the water flows. Over here? Is somebody crying over here? I'm not seeing anybody. Does the water not flow over here? This whisper, I'm surprised we're still hearing whispers. Oh, so they can see the bow. Interesting. Okay, let's get down here. Let's go check out this cellar.
You're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
Yes, I'm going into the cistern. I know about your creature, don't worry about me.
It's your funeral.
That's right, because technically we're in another loop, so he didn't tell us. At least he thinks he didn't tell us. Alright. Let's get our bow ready. Hopefully there's some arrows down here. Come on, get another one. Good. You're welcome. Okay, let's check out what's around here. Not seeing any algae, so we can't turn anything to gold. That's nothing. We can swim with no problem. Okay, nothing here. I know that guy Dooley said that there was treasure down here. Lunar pendant. A lunar pendant, there's a Latin inscription on the back, which reads Sin Dia Death. Take item. Is this the guy who died down here? I don't know. I forget what that guy's name was. Which way do we go? Let's go this way. She weeps where the water flows. That's what the voice said. Okay. So I heard, find a creative way into the upper cistern. So my brother told me, because he played this before me, as I'm pretty sure I told you, he said that there was a way out of here, and I'm pretty sure it's this way. So I don't want to end the game, so we're not going to go up that way. I'm going to ignore that. Let's go take a look around. Oh good, arrows. Okay, we have some algae here. Alright, let's gild that. Then we can get up here. Whoa, 765 denarius? So I think we have the 1,000 to get inside the palace now. Maybe we can go and talk to that dude. Yeah, we should have 1,000 now. Let's check. Let's see, was it triangle? Quest, inventory. Yep, we have 1,000. I want to see if we can get inside the palace now by talking to that other dude. What's over here? Coin pouch. Crushed creature. Oh, is this the other side of where we were? An emaciated human-like creature splattered in gold. It appears to have been crushed to death while entering the cistern from the cave beyond. Okay. Alright, there doesn't seem to be anything else down here. I'm not sure where that treasure is. Yeah, I'm not noticing. Oh well. You know what? No, we're not gonna do it. We're gonna ignore it. Let's leave that alone. Maybe we'll come down here later. Alright, let's put this away. Now we do have some other things on our objective. Let's see if we can make it into this palace. Let's see. Where is... Show the pendant to Cynthia. I found a lunar pendant in a cistern with the word sin engraved into the back. Perhaps Cynthia knows what it means. Okay, let's go check that out. Cynthia is back this way.
Survived the cistern. Probably just a stroke of fortuna. Don't get cocky.
Okay, whatever you say, Demetrius.
Are they?
Hello. I forgot how to run. There we go. Alright, let's give her this pendant.
Oh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
That's right, you don't remember me. Can we talk about Scintilla?
Oh, you heard about her disappearance, I take it.
I found this pendant in the cistern. Any idea whose it was?
Oh no, that's Scintilla's. The question is, what was it doing in the cistern?
I found it around the neck of a skeleton.
Skeleton? Oh gods, you mean she's...
Dead? Unfortunately, yes, I'm sorry. I don't know. Something about it doesn't seem right to me. I actually don't know if she's dead.
What do you mean?
I'm just not sure how she could have been reduced to a skeleton after only 3 weeks. I'm probably just being paranoid, never mind. Yeah, I don't know how she could be reduced to a skeleton
But
that quickly.
Didn't Demetrius say there's some kind of creature down there that killed and ate Hannibal? Could it not have attacked her too?
Yes, I suppose that would explain it. He did, which makes me wonder, what if that skeleton was Hannibal's? Ah, that makes sense.
What are you saying? That somebody crept down there and put Scintilla's amulet on another body to make us think she was dead? Why would anyone do such a thing?
Well, she was trying to leave. Perhaps they abducted her and want us to stop looking for her. I think she did it herself to make us stop looking for her. Exactly.
What? You don't know her at all. She would never do such a thing. And even if she did, where is she now?
I'm still looking.
So this is just baseless speculation then? I've heard enough. I won't have you peddling scurrilous gossip about my sister's tragic death. Kindly keep your insane conspiracy theories to yourself and leave me alone to grieve, you barbarian.
Okay, maybe we shouldn't approach people without having all the facts. That would make sense. Oh well. I mean, we could go up and see, but if my brother's correct and that does end the game, I don't want to end the game right now.
So you survived the cistern.
Yeah. Let's talk to him. Let's see if
Panaorios
1,000...
isn't receiving visitors at the moment, it being election day.
Alright, so about that tribute you wanted.
Yeah? What have you got for me?
Here's 1,000
Oh,
denarii.
you must really want to see Panaorios. Let yourself in with this key.
Awesome, thank you.
Just make sure you give it back on your way out.
Sure, whatever. Okay, let's go talk to Panaorios. Wow, look at this.
Thank you. I am delighted and
Is that Panaorios warming up for his speech? The locked villa. Lead resolved. Vase. A painted Greek vase depicting some kind of battle. It's kind of faded. Can't really see what they're fighting. Alright, that must be Malleolus over there. I want to take a look around before we talk to him. Opius to his lost love. May God watch over you. Please know that I held on as long as I could, and without you, my life is meaningless. I only hope we meet again in Gan Eden. Alright, I think Opius is the guy we need to stop from jumping. Note from Ulia. Ulia to her captors Malleolus and Claudia curse you to the depths. By the time you read this, I'll already be dead, because death is preferable to another day in death bondage to you. May vultures peck out your livers in Tartarus for all of eternity. Produce bowl. Don't need to inspect that. Alright. Don't think there's anything in here, just an ink jar. Okay. Are there stairs around here to get to the top? There are stairs. Alright, let's see if we can stop this guy from jumping. We'll talk to Malleolus in a bit. Where is this dude? Unless he's already jumped, which would actually... Oh wait, somebody's crying. Where's it at? Here we go. Figure out how to stop him from jumping. Oh no, that's not who I thought you were.
Supposed to be in here.
Can we talk? My bad, I'll be going. I know. Where do you keep your valuables? Can we talk?
What business could you possibly have with me?
Why are you locked in this room? Oh, are you another captive? Oh, you're the woman who... She's the woman who tricked Yulia. Why are you locked in this room?
My marital affairs are no concern of yours. Thank you very much.
What's your story?
The better question is, why am I being interrogated by a stranger who just barged into my villa? I have quite enough marriage trouble already, without having to explain to my husband why I am receiving strange men in private.
Do you know a way out of here?
The way you came in, by which I mean, please leave.
What do you think of the golden rule?
I think it's about to be broken if you don't hurry up and leave.
I'll be going now.
Finally! This is outrageous.
Okay. Bye. Well, let's go find the other guy. That's not who I was looking for. Okay, so there's no way to get onto the roof and find him? Yeah, it says he's up on the bluff. Alright, I guess we'll figure that out some other time. Let's go talk to Malleolus. Which I assume is you?
Domitius doesn't usually let anyone in here without a hefty
Oh, you're
trip,
Quintius.
So you must have been desperate to see me. Well, what do you want?
Quintius is Malleolus. Quintius.
My name is Marcus Malleolus Gurgis. You seem to have confused me with someone else.
You have one green eye and one blue eye, just like the description on this execution order from Emperor Nero.
You mean my heterochromia? I am guilty of nothing more than having different colored eyes. And I'm hardly the only person with the condition. Alexander the Great had it too, as it happens. I like to think it is simply the way the gods have chosen to mark a natural-born ruler. Nothing more.
I can't prove it to you yet, but I will. Apparently Quintius also suffers from delusions of grandeur.
Well, I am not suffering from any delusions, as today's election will firmly establish.
I can't prove it to you yet, but I will.
Unlikely, because it simply isn't true. Now, was there something else you wanted?
What's your story?
I'm Malleolus, and if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election later today.
What will you do if you win?
Glad you asked. I'll finally restore freedom to this city, just as I've been promising. These good people have suffered long enough under Sentius's tyranny.
How will you do
By
that?
declaring there's no such thing as the Golden Rule. It's a children's fable exploited by Sentius to frighten us into submission. Wait, Don't tell me you've fallen victim to that monstrous lie.
I know it's a fact. The golden rule is definitely real. What makes you so sure it's not real?
The person making a claim bears the onus of proving that claim. Can you do that? Can you prove the golden rule is real?
It's definitely real.
Nonsense. There's no way you can prove that. If it was real and you'd seen someone break it, then you'd be dead already.
This is definitely a catch-22. I'm reliving the same day over and over again. The golden rule is broken each time. What would it take to prove to you it's real? Books? Notes? Even if I can't prove it's real, if I'm right, then accepting it will avert disaster. If I'm wrong, then accepting it will make the city a better place. Isn't it a good thing? That's interesting. Let's go with that one.
I disagree. I'll be guided by what is best for the city's people, and that means giving them the freedom to do as they wish.
What would it take to prove to you that it's real?
Surely, you're not one of those people who believes everything you read. As if a
So
lie
you're just
could
stubborn.
be transformed into the truth by the simple act of writing it down. What? Oh, I see what's happening here. Another poor, vulnerable soul taken in by Sentius's machinations. He won't get away with this much longer.
Alright, so we need to figure out how to get him to drop from the
True.
from the
That is
race.
simply because you are mistaken.
Alright, do you know the
I'm
way out of
afraid
here?
not. We're stuck down here together, for better or worse. We're all going to have to make the best of it.
What do you think of the golden... Well, we obviously know what he thinks of the golden rule. We don't need to ask that.
I trust you can see yourself out.
Alright, so we need to figure out how to... We need to find evidence that links him to being Quintius. So where is that? Alright, we need to go and talk to Lucretia as well. There we go. That's the mission we want. Alright, we need to dig up some dirt on Malleolus. Maybe we need to talk to Claudia again. But Claudia's already met us and she doesn't seem to like us all too much, seeing as we're sneaking around her house. Which actually makes a lot of sense. Alright, how do we get up on the bluff? Yeah, I don't see a way up there. I wonder if that guy's already jumped. Let's go talk to Claudia one more time. Let's see if she'll talk to us now that we talked to Malleolus. I doubt it, but it's worth a try.
Why are you still here?
How would you like help? There we go. How would you like some help getting back at Malleolus?
An intriguing proposition. Go on.
I don't think Malleolus is who he says he is.
Perhaps you're not as silly as those clothes make you look. What makes you say that?
Just a hunch. I was hoping we could figure out his true identity together.
You know, I may have the very thing you're looking for. Some time ago, when he still cared for me, he wrote me a love letter. Only, he used the wrong name. Now,
What an idiot.
addressing one's wife by the wrong name is not unheard of among philandering Romans. But in this case, the name he got wrong was his own. I confronted
it.
him about it, and he stammered through some incoherent response. I let it go, eventually, and yet questions have lingered in the back of my mind ever since. But wait a minute. Why exactly are you helping me?
I want to force him to withdraw from the election. I just hate to see such a beautiful woman treated so poorly. Should we tell her the truth? Let's tell her the truth and see what happens.
Withdraw. Listen, I may not be Penelope to his Ulysses, but to ruin his plans to become a magistrate? You must think me quite mad.
Okay.
I've heard enough. Get out of here at once.
Domitius, come quickly. We're being robbed.
Alright. So the truth is not how you get to Claudia. Fair enough.
Do I need to call Domitius?
Alright, fair enough. We'll just have to reset the loop. We'll talk to you again. Well, we blew that. We'll come back to that. We'll just have to figure out how to reset the loop again. Maybe I shoot somebody. Nope, wrong button. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna keep this key, by the way. I speak with their tongues. Okay. Alright, we're gonna come back to that because I don't know how to find the information without her.
A golden bow, just like Apollo and Diana's.
Where is she? Oh. Hi.
Feeling alright?
I feel good.
You made it into the
I
palace.
figured out how to treat rheumatism.
Impressed. How is Nevia?
Navia's insane. She's alive, but she just wants to be left alone, and the treatment is willow bark.
Willowbark. I should have known. It was under my nose the whole time. That's very helpful. Thank you. If this works, it should settle Rufius down some. I have some right here. Could you do me a favor and give him some of this? He'll just need to swallow a pinch of it. I'm hoping it will avert disaster.
Okay, thanks for the willow bark. I can do that.
Thank you. I'm really glad you arrived when you did.
Okay, I'll be going.
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
Okay, so where is Rufus? Give Willowbark to Rufus. I don't exactly know where he is. He's not in here. He must be somebody we haven't met yet. Are you Rufus?
Ah, a fellow traveler from a faraway land. Greetings, I'm Georgius. It gladdens me to see another foreigner in our midst. We must stick together, you and I. And I must say, my sartorial friend, your clothing is most extraordinary. Leather boots in place of sandals, trousers with precise stitching, and such a curious design. I have traveled distant trade routes from the markets of Damascus to the farms of India, and never have I seen anyone dressed quite like you. Tell me, I must know, from which exotic part of the world do you hail?
You talk a lot. My nation doesn't exist yet. I'm from beyond the edge of the known world. You never believe me if I told you. My nation doesn't exist yet.
Or perhaps you mean to say you feel like you are ahead of your time. I feel the same way. Another reason for us to stick together. We will have much time here to get to know one another. But for now, do you require assistance? I know you do not require clothing, so information perhaps?
Let's go with the Virgil quest, seeing as we're here.
Is it not? I'm afraid I have no idea. It is ridiculous though. Virgil is a fine man. But my young friend Fabia confided in me that she saw someone leaving graffiti on his shop front last night. Perhaps you should ask her about it.
Alright, thank you. We'll come back to you,
I hope
Georgius.
that our paths cross again soon, my friend.
They definitely will. Alright. I'm gonna keep looking around. Salve. Let's see if we can find this Georgius person. Not Georgius. Let's see if we can find this Rufus guy. Obviously, you're not Rufus, but we're gonna talk to you.
And may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
What's the status of the election? I don't know what this woman does. What's your story?
Oh my. I take it people are quite direct where you're from. I suppose it's quite charming in its own way. Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and without due formality or courtesy ask, "What is your story?"
Sorry, what should I have done?
The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mutual acquaintance in high office, by which time you would already know how to address me. And then you would find a way to satisfy your curiosity rather more indirectly. But to be honest, I've often thought what an unnecessarily formal way to communicate that is. So, let's do it your way. You just keep being yourself and ask whatever you like. It'll be a refreshing change.
What was the point of all that if you were just gonna go with my way? You're strange. What do you do here?
Simply, I tend to the temples, ensure their sanctity is preserved.
I remember I have to go and do something.
Yes. I get that sometimes. Another time, perhaps.
We'll talk to her some other time.
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked. How is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them?
I'm reliving the same day over and over. You never believe me if I told you.
You're toying with me, right? Wait, you're not kidding, are you? That's
I'm not kidding.
The only way you could have known. You're a bit like... Oh, what was his name? Sisyphus. Yeah, that's the one. Old King Sisyphus.
Like Sisyphus how? Remind me of who that
Sisyphus
is.
was a Greek king a long time ago. For daring to think he could outsmart the gods, he was given a terrible punishment. He was forced to push a great boulder up to the top of a hill. Only, just as it reached the top, it would roll all the way back down to the bottom, forcing him to start over and over and over again, for all eternity. Just like you. Actually, now that I think about it, there are a bunch of old stories about the gods punishing people by making them do the same futile task over and over. Tantalus was made to grasp at fruit on a tree he could never quite reach. The Pleiades had to keep fetching water in a sieve. Oh, and Ixion was strapped to a wheel going round and round forever. But on the bright side, at least you're not stuck in the underworld like they all were. Anyway,
How do I know
which
that?
god you managed to upset to get yourself into this position, friend, but you seem all right to me. So, I'll tell you what. I'll keep doing whatever I can to help you. And you just focus on finding a way to break the cycle you're in.
You're awesome. You're a good man, Galerius.
That's kind of you to say. Now, I'm going to keep your secret. Although, it's not as if I'll remember this next time we talk anyway, right? Oh, and if our conversations ever start to annoy you, just tell me you're busy. I know when I'm not wanted. May fortune smile on you, friend.
Okay, so that's the guy that Dooley wants to get elected, and I agree. He seems like a pretty chill dude. The priestess. Okay, so it seems like the Whispers want me to go back and talk to Equitia. So I think we'll probably do that in the next episode if I can find her again. Yeah, we'll do that in the next episode. Who are you? Where are you? People talk to me and I don't know where they are. Okay, there she is. Yeah, we'll do that in the next episode. This one was us trying to figure out where to go next, but I think we have an idea. We'll talk to Equitia next. But anyways, that's going to bring us to the end of this one. If you all enjoyed it, please leave a like and consider subscribing. If you didn't, however, leave a comment, let me know why. If you ever want to get in contact with me, you can follow on Twitter, Panaorios Gaming, or you can join the Discord, which is in the description of any of my videos. But with that said, I will see you all in the next one. Later.